Hello and welcome to my Homeschool Spaces tour. This video is in collaboration with Jessica from the Waldock Way and Abby from Rooted and Rest in their homeschool show and tell collaboration. I will link all the information below. So I've done a tour before of this room. We've had a few changes, so I'm just gonna quickly go over the changes in this room and then move to some other spaces that are also homeschool areas. So this is our Lego space. We try to keep them organized. And then this is the winter village setup that my kids have right now. This has space underneath of it for storage for Legos. We obviously are a big Lego family. And then we also have our map. We just made a frame to go around it, and we use this map a lot. And then here on the back wall, we have the kids' desk. It has a cutout completely through, so my kids are still small enough that one kid sits here and then another kid sits here, and they can both kind of face each other, but the main thing is that they can look out the window. We have a bird feeder right here, our goats are right there, chickens are over there, and then we have all these woods to look for birds and squirrels, and sometimes we have a skunk come through, we've had a possum come through, porcupine, fox, deer. It's rare, but it does happen, so it's nice that they have a spot right here. We have these globe lights up above, and then we have the two bookshelves that flank the windows. This bookshelf is our science bookshelf, and we have it organized by topic, and the kids generally know what that topic is. I don't have labels or anything on the shelf, but we generally know where it is. This is where we will put some books that we're highlighting, and then here we have our history books. This is chronologically organized, so we have the older ones down at the bottom and then the newer history up at the top. On the very bottom I have geography books organized by geographical location. So on the other side of the wall from the map area, we have our, what we call our teacher closet. This is where we have our games and art supplies. Then, my desk where I keep things organized. Any of our spines are in there. This right here is the kids' notebooks. They have their math books in here. They have language arts binders in there. They have their planners, history and science binders, geography, nature notebooks, history timeline, math DVDs. All of that is just right here for them to get. These are books that we're reading for school. This is typically books from the library. And then the kids decided to put up a small tree and decorate it for the Christmas season. You can also see we have a guitar hanging up and a dulcimer as well. And then we have this metal crate of musical instruments, a keyboard, a drum, other things. And that is right next to the chalkboard. And I do use the chalkboard a lot. This is one of our favorite clocks. It is a bird clock that on the hour it chirps whatever bird sound it makes. So like a blue jay or an oriole. Now we can go to another area of the house that we use for homeschool. So here's our other homeschool space. We often sit on the couch and our TV is in that cabinet. If we have something that we want to watch as part of a lesson, we open up the TV cabinet and watch TV. And on the sides, we keep our DVDs. And we have a record player and records down under here. The other thing that I love about our couch schooling space is that this table rises up. So if we decide we want to do work, I can just move this, and the kids have a lot of space here to do writing and other projects. On this side, this is where the kids sit. There's a little table in between their chairs, and the walls are flanked with our bookshelves. It's almost as if we use the schoolroom in the fall and spring and summer, but in the winter is really when we do a lot of couch schooling because it's by the fire. And you can see all of our animals are in the room with us. The cats are strewn everywhere. The dogs choose which bed they are. You can't actually see, but one of the dogs is hidden under a blanket on my son's chair. And we just kind of sprawl out and all share the room together and do independent work as well as morning time meeting together. Lastly, for homeschool spaces, I don't want to neglect sharing how important our outdoor space is to us. We moved from a very crowded city/suburban area into the country intentionally, having outdoor spaces to explore as well as to do school in, not just nature study, but sometimes we just pack our backpacks and walk up our back hill and do school up in the woods. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.